What's the deal, folks? I know it's been a while since I made a video, so seeing as how I had this new scenario going on, I figured that it was the perfect time to do it. Basically, from my guess and research, I've determined that the front brakes on my 2013 Kia Sorento LX are gone. The pads are shot. It sounds like the indicator that lets you know the pad is down, was making that noise. It's like a metal on metal screeching noise. And sure enough, I was correct. So I kind of cheated. I already did this side here. Just wanted to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing, seeing as how this was the first time I attempted to do it. So your first step is obviously going to be going to the automotive store, getting yourself a new set of pads. Now, like I was saying, here's my old pad. What's left of it, right? And then we got the new one right here. Big difference, right? Anyways, this set here was the economy or not so expensive set of brakes. I don't want to say cheap around it because the car might get upset about that, and it is what it is. The other set would have been like about 65 bucks. This was 50. And then, yeah, like I said, I already did the driver's side. And the pads are done. That's why you hear the metal on metal sound. So, yeah, I'm going to hit up the other side on the passenger side and basically give you a step-by-step on how to do things so you can save yourself some money. Now, honestly, once you figured out one side, it'll only take you about 15 minutes, if that. So basically, all you got to do is loosen up the nuts on your tire. I chalked my back wheel so it won't move on me. But if you want to do that, that's on you or not. Now this side, I don't know if it's because of the heat from the brake pads being worn down so much that the bolts on the nuts on the wheel were pretty hard to get off, or the guy at the tire shop just wanted to be a dick and cranked it up a little extra. Needless to say, when you're using manpower, it was a little harder. But anyways, long story short, loosen the nuts while it's on the ground. Don't take them off, just loosen them. Then you jack it up. Then you're going to take your tire off. So I'm going to head over to the other side over here and do just that. So bear with me and I'll get to it. Alright, so once you get your wheel off, sorry for this bad camera angle. It's a little out of focus here, what's going on? Alright. Once you have your tire off, what you want to do is turn your wheel so turn the steering wheel so your wheel here, or whatever this thing is, axle, or whatever the heck it's called, is on an angle like this, so you can get to these bolts here, because you're gonna need your 14 mil socket right here, and I'm sorry, there we go. Let's try this again. Once you have your tire off, what you're going to want to do is go in and turn your steering wheel so it ends up like this, on an angle like that, so you can get at these bolts here with your 14 mil socket. And then once you get the bolts out, I suggest starting with this one first. So it's not like, because when I did the other side, I took this one out first. And when I was trying to get this one out, it was coming off. And you don't want to pull too hard on this brake line and have it snap. Anyways, you get these two out, and you're going to take this caliper off and set it up here. Make sure it doesn't fall. You can get a maybe like a bungee cord or a clothes hanger or something. If you're really worried about it falling off, just wrap it around and hold it in place there. So I'm going to take these two out after I turn the wheel on an angle. And yeah, we'll take these out and I'll show you what's up next. Alright, so as you can see, I got it on somewhat of an angle. So yeah, you just take your 14 mil, put it on here. And then you're going to take this off and be careful by this brake line here. Like I said, you don't want to break it. I'm going to start on the bottom here and do the top one last. And then I'll show you what's up. Okay, so I've removed, I believe this is called a brake caliper. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments so I'm correct the next time. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing a brake job in the front of my car, on any car to be honest. So yeah, anything that I can be corrected on is greatly appreciated. So basically what you got here are your brake pads. You just you pretty much slide that out with like a screwdriver, flathead. Now you take this off the rear pad and you make sure you keep this, because you need to put this back on the new brake pad. Now, something I'm going to show you real quick, because it was kind of tripping me up. Now, this piece goes on the brake pad with the squealer, which is right here, right? But you gotta take off this piece, because you see right here how this piece goes on. Well, that's where this piece here, like you won't be able, you can't put it. Sorry, I'm doing it. Anyway, like it won't fit on because the piece is there. You see what I mean? So you gotta take it off. So you can put this one, the original one, back on. It just goes on just like this. Real simple. Do not breathe in the brake dust. Anyway, I'll be able to do it better when I got two hands. But yeah, it's real simple. It just snaps back on there. There we go, just like that. See how it lines up now, because that piece isn't in the way. So yeah, that's on the rear pad, or the inside, outside, the side that's towards the motor. Put it that way. The one with the funny thing, the indicator. All these terminologies, huh? School me. So you just go in here like this. And there you go. Not too much of a pad left on this side either. A bit more than the other side. The driver's side was a bit worse though. Beauty. Alright, and then you just gotta put on these things to hold the brakes in place. They give you two sets, so you can put them in with the new brakes. just go get those new pieces. So you get these, and you just basically see it's got a little groove right here. You just gotta pretty much snap them in place. Now, if they're not in perfect, you find once you get the brake pads in there, it'll fit better. It helps if you put it the right way. But yeah, it's real simple work, guys. Real simple. See? And then, where did I put those brake pads? Alright, so this is the front pad. This is the front one. This goes in just like this. Just like that. And then get the inside one. And it goes like this. Just like that. And then, I don't know if I'll be able to get a good angle, but basically it goes like just like that. So yeah, almost done, folks. Almost done. Now, because the pads were, oh shit, the pads were down so far. This piston, I believe that's what it's called. This, I think it's piston. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be corrected in the comments, I'm sure. But you're gonna need to compress this back in so you can get it over the new set of pads, right? So what I do is I put an old brake pad here, and I bust out the old C-clamp, right? This is definitely a C-clamp. Looks almost like a vice grips or a vice for a workbench. Might be a vice. It might not even be a C-clamp. But whatever, it works. In this episode, it's a C-clamp. We'll just call it that. And then basically you just put it over here, push it in. You know, take your time. Don't force it too much. You don't want to blow, what is it, the master cylinder and the brakes or whatever. Somebody said that's what could happen. I'm not sure if that's true. But, yeah, just take it slow. Someone also told me if you take the top off the brake fluid reservoir, it makes it easier to push it up. I don't know. I mean, I didn't find it hard to push it up, you know, while it was closed. So I'm just going to do it with it closed. Anyways, yeah, let's do it. Now, what you want to do also before you start, see how I have it kind of resting here. Make sure you don't have it fall while you're trying to do this, because you don't want to break the brake line. Don't want to break the brake line. Sounds like a new song, right? Don't break the brake line. Anyways, I wonder why they have it curled up like that. It's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah. Do it safely so you don't snap this right here, because then you don't have no brakes. So yeah, here, this is just a quick shot of what it looks like when you are pushing it in. And that's what it looks like once you have it pushed up all the way. So now I'm going to take that and put it over here. And I'm going to be putting the bolts back in once I have them lined up. Real quick. Alright, so I put this caliper back on. Bolts. I'm going to tighten them up. Then I'm going to turn the wheel back. And then I'm going to put the tire on. Tighten up the bolts a bit. Drop down, tighten them totally. And we're good to go. Now, before you decide to go flying down the highway, you might want to pump your brakes until they feel solid on the floor. Because you might have some air in the lines just from doing the brake job, maybe. Potentially, I don't know. Just to be safe, I'm doing it. Just to get everything adjusted. So yeah, that's how it's going to be going down, boys. And ladies and girls and gents and boys and men and everybody that's watching. This is how you save yourself some money. $50 in a couple minutes of your time. As long as you have all the tools that you need anyway. But yeah, real simple. As you can see, it's my first time doing it. And it's not that hard at all. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than this. So, yeah, there you have it. I'm going to put the tire on and go from there. And there you have it. Everything done. Now, like I said, before you go anywhere, you definitely want to pump your brakes a few times to get everything fixed up and adjusted to the new pads. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.